What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another edition of the BTSI Show. I'm your host, Christopher J. Thank you guys for tuning in for another edition of the Late Night District. Before we continue, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on all socials. Links are located in the description. Download the BTSI shows the Cash App, participate with all rights to privacy. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we will do a Cash App giveaway of $100 to one lucky person. Now, let's get back to the Late Night District. This is not going to be too long of a stream. It's just something that I wanted to speak on for a good minute. Now, a lot of people's wondering, Chris, why can't we see you? We need to see something to let you know you're here. Yeah, okay, there you go. Hopefully that will work. All right, so with the title being bad faith actors, that's my biggest issue with this space. Well, just in general, this space, whether it be here or all the platforms, they're all the same. My biggest problem is you have people who are frauds, imposters, impersonators. Who are they impersonating? Well, quite frankly, they're impersonating people like me. And see, here's what I do. Here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to better people, assist people with whatever they got going on to push them forward. The problem I'm having right now is there's some people that are impersonating said leaders, and uh, they are they're steering the community, whatever community that is, in the wrong direction. And not only that, they're painting us in a bad light, which makes people like me look bad, and I have a problem with that. And also, there's a reason why I'm not on camera. Um, Not camera ready, to say the least. So that's why I'm off camera. Hopefully, the next time I do go on camera, I'll be a little bit more prepared. Now, let's get back to it. There's a lot of bad actors out here. Really, a lot of bad actors. Now, you heard the shout out of bad faith actors having bad faith arguments. I have to correct somebody today. I don't have bad faith arguments, especially with bad faith people. I don't got the time nor the patience. It runs thin real quick when it comes to me, because the question is, what is your attention? What was that? Okay, that's just a glitch per usual. Because the argument now becomes, what is your attention in this space? And usually a lot of people is going to stumble when it comes to that. Ask them, what is your intentions with this panel, with this topic? What are you pushing forward? That's when they start to stumble. That's when you start to realize people are full of shit. You know what? Hold on. All right, much better. Yeah, let's get some music. It's a late night. See, when you ask people what their intentions are, they don't have it. They don't have the answer, let alone the right answer. And then when you ask them to articulate their points and show the work of what they're doing and how to do it, they can't even do that neither. Let me use me as for example. But marriage is the easiest thing that I push, although I talk about everything else. When it comes to marriage, it's really easy for me to push it. Matter of fact, well, let me say that for later. I could talk about marriage. I can tell you how to get married. What other techniques, skill sets you can use to get married. The reason why is because I am currently married. So now I can talk about it. I can also show the work. And also I can show that I can also tell you that how my father played a part into why I'm married, how the elders in the church and the community played a part into what I'm married. See, I can do all of that. And other people have different walks of life to where they can tell you why they're able to speak on such topics, i.e., marriage. Can everybody else do that? Absolutely not. You guys have been hearing me say for weeks, all you sideline motherfuckers need to stay on the sideline because you're speaking on something you don't know nothing about. And I say that with the utmost disrespect every single time. You're not qualified to speak on certain topics. But yet we curate a space for people to have an opinion. Now, when it comes to you being a leader and displaying what you are, when your time comes, you have to be ready to shine. You don't have to get ready until if you stay ready. See, my issue is like, for example, a leader doesn't have impulse control. Excuse me, doesn't have issues with impulse control. He doesn't have an issue with controlling his emotions. He don't have an issue with controlling his passion. Yet there's some people in the space who battles all three or don't even care to put in work in all three. And yet you call yourself a leader and you expect to people to follow you, not knowing that that's the blind leading the blind. Also, another example of bad faith actors, in my opinion, when it comes to certain topics of discussion, people bring up the Bible when it benefits them. They talk about Christianity, Catholicism, if that's a word, baptism, whatever the case may be. They only bring up this when it suits them. It's like you're going to bring up the Bible when it comes to somebody living their lifestyle. Do you want me to bring up the Bible when it comes to a lifestyle that you're living? And not only that, another example of them being bad faith actors, when they bring up the Bible, it's out of context every single time. Ladies and gentlemen, I got so tired of people taking the Bible out of context. I tell them, give me the verse so I can read it. So I can tell you you don't know what you're talking about. So I can tell you reading is not your best friend. And how I can tell you you are the cancer that's ruining everything that you touch. These are plenty of examples of your bad faith actors. And now, because I reached my boiling point with this, moving forward, I'm going to have to start calling these bad faith actors out. I'm so for real. One second. Sorry about that. I'm dead serious. Moving forward, I am calling out bad faith actors. I'm calling by name. I'm putting names on these addresses. I am calling these bad faith actors out. You know what? That's a new segment. See, there you go. That's a new segment. Bad faith actors. That's when, and while I'm roaming through these Clubhouse and YouTube streets, if I hear a discussion that is done in bad faith, you're going to get the bad faith actor of the day. It's only right. I'm gonna start a new segment called Bad Faith Actors, where I actually call out individuals for having bad faith conversations, steering the community and say conversation in the wrong direction just for personal gain, not giving a damn about the aftermath that's left behind. It's only right, it's only fair. Because now some people are gonna say, would that lead to a lawsuit if I'm wrong? Well, here's what I would do. Well, number one, thank God I'm a premium member. I'm about to start downloading these streams now. So that way, is anybody saying I'm lying, I have it saved up. The original video, of course, I have it saved up. I'm not necessarily going to play it because I'm not going to get no copyright strikes. And if somebody has a problem, I can just show them proof and say, now what you want to do. And the conversation will cease to exist there. When it comes to calling people out, I know how to tread carefully. I'm gonna still go in, but I'm not gonna get no lawsuit against me because I'm gonna use your words against you. I'm gonna use your tone against you. I'm gonna use context against you. I will do all of this in hopes to make sure people see that you are having a bad faith argument consistently, and that's going to make you a bad faith actor because you are not who you proclaim to be. We have to stop this moving forward. So allow me to be the first one to do it. Now, I just have to get that off my chest because that has been bothering me. Um, Actually, for the past week now, that has been bothering me. We have to keep it all the way above. Great, now my phone frozen. Are you serious? Oh well, my work phone, of course. Speaking of which, it is 11:30. I wasn't even trying to get on. I just had to get this off my chest. Uh, Y'all got to start calling these people out, especially if you call yourself a leader. Yeah, it's time to start showing people why we call ourselves leaders of the community, leaders of the household, why we call ourselves men. We got to start pointing out the bullshit. And once we point that shit out, we call it hard work, call it whatever you want. We gotta find a substitute, and we gotta steer these people in the right way before the whole community crash and burns a lot in a faster trajectory than what is estimated for it to do. 1 second again. All right, I'm back. Actually, I'm back just to say I'm gone. I got paperwork I want to do, but I just want to get that off my chest. And actually, one more thing. I just left a stream right now where a particular individual in the space showed off his ignorance per usual. Ladies and gentlemen, especially black people, ADOS FBA, I don't give a fuck. When it comes to conversations about ethnicity and experience, leave your fucking feelings at the door. And when you get caught on your goofy shit, just apologize. That is word of advice. So we can talk about that at another date and time. Right now, I got paperwork to do, and my eyelids are getting heavy. So let's get out of here. I just have to get that off my chest. Tell y'all I won't go take long. Do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on all socials. Links are located in the description. $sign the BTSI show. Participants waive all rights to privacy. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, one lucky person will get $100 during the Cash App giveaway. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the BTSI show. I'm your host, Christopher J. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Y'all have a good evening.